One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome to the Palouse, Pullman, Washington Martin Stadium, home to the Washington State Cougars. As we'll see a team from the Pac-12, the Boise State Broncos, squaring off with another team from the Pac-12, the Washington State Cougars. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. Washington State ready to kick off as it's time to get things started. From inside the 15, chance for a good return. And the returner is brought down, but there is a flag on the play. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. They'll operate out of split backs. Takes the handoff. It's Gaines. Not a lot of movement on that one. The defense in position. Guys, let's take just a minute and talk about Boise State. Breaking into the top 15 is one step closer to the college football playoff. You've made it this far. The dream is within reach. Question becomes, will they take the next step, Jesse?
But you got to keep winning. Now when we're talking about this team, you're hearing college football playoff in the same sentence because of where they're ranked in the top 15. So, David, as they move forward, they've got to continue to elevate and ascend with their talent and play on the field.
Yeah, and it's exciting, right? To be mentioned, it's exciting. To hear yourself talked about on shows and to be a team that's getting respect is great. Now, let's keep pushing that pedal to the floor to be the best team we can be.
The thing I like about this slot receiver, he's really intentional in his route running. The quarterback always knows exactly where he's going to be on the field. They've got great chemistry together.
And he'll get behind those pads and deliver the blow and get it down to the 34. And the Broncos with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Motion from the back. Handoff from the gun. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Broncos come to the line on third and short, trying to convert here. To the air, it's Madsen. Caught near the sidelines. He'll pick up a few before going out of bounds. They bring the punter onto the field now. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Oh, they're faking it. Incomplete, and they had everything they wanted, and he just threw an awful pass. So Washington State's offense has the ball for the first time. And Jesse, the man in the backfield today, not necessarily a superstar. They'll just try to have him grind out the tough yards when they need him.
He needs to be solid in this game. He doesn't need to be a Heisman Trophy winner today for them to win, but he has to get the yards when they present themselves. Take what the defense gives him, and you cannot turn the ball over.
No, you got to hold on to that rock, but it would be nice. I think this offense would really open up with some more consistency at this spot. Now, a running back they can really depend on. He becomes that guy. If he can grow into that, this offense can take that next step.
He was running through tackles and picked up the first down and finally got knocked down. Lining up from the 34 on first down. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Leaves it with the running back. There he goes. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. The Cougars come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The handoff to Johnson. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical and they stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get these running backs on the ground. Great start on this first drive.
Dropped after a pickup of 4 down to the 16. Washington State has it in the red zone. Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on third. He's got it on the move. They make the tackle just outside the end zone, but it'll be first and goal from the 1. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. Keeping it on the ground on first and goal. They stop him behind the line of scrimmage. He ran through one guy, but not through the rest. After getting knocked back, it's second and goal from the 4. Wants to go up top. Flips it out on the screen. Touchdown, Cougars. Haul that baby in and then stroll into the end zone for the score. Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. They march 58 yards for the touchdown on that one. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. And he will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. And the Broncos now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Back to throw, it's Madsen. Makes the catch, it's Sherrod. At the 35, he's got room. And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag on the field. Hold it. Just when they thought they had the big play, the penalty wipes it out. And here comes the offense on second down. Back to pass. Buys a little time with his feet. He'll throw it. The sure hands, it's Sherrod. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. The Broncos are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. From the gun, wants to pass. Throwing right. And it's incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield. Let's see who the call's on. They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with the results of the play. And the Broncos line up to punt it away. Might want to stick with kicking this time after misfiring on the last fake. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. From the shotgun, they'll run it. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The Cougars trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Off the play fake. And he didn't squeeze it, it's loose. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. Turns it on down the left side. Touchdown, Broncos! And they turn it into a defensive score.
That's such a great job by the defense because they never quit on the play. Yeah, they gave up a completion, but did you see them swarm to it, rip the ball out? They're able to scoop it, score. That is an unbelievable effort play by the defense.
And he'll bring it back. The coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Finds his tight end. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third down, going up top. Oh, they're after him. They get to him as he throws.
And on third down, QBs just have to play a little bit faster. You're anticipating blitz. You know you're probably going to have to get rid of this football just a little bit sooner. I think the quarterback held on to it just a tad long, and that helped lead to the incompletion.
Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. Boise State ready to send out that offense. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10.
Offense tries to go RPO and hand off to the running back, but how about the defense up front? They're just too stout. They're not getting...
Turning it on! Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down.
And that's a good lesson for quarterbacks out there. When you're throwing to your running backs, if you get it to them early and they've got some space around them, they can do damage.
And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Broncos. Well, that didn't necessarily go as planned, but it was most effective in the end.
I love it, Reese. Down in the red zone, this quarterback didn't have anybody open. Didn't panic. He just decided, man, I'm going to go do this myself. I'm going to use my wheels and put up 6 on the board. He did just that.
Looks like he's going to try to return it. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. First play of the drive wants to throw. Caught near the sticks. It's Meredith. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. We've reached the end of the period. Boise State has the lead. 1 period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. They've got a first down here to open the period. Looking to throw on first down. Grabbed over the middle. That's Meredith. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. And the Cougars in a good spot here with 2nd and short. The give to the back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Lining up, trying to convert this 3rd and short from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. He lobs one high down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Washington State will have to boot it away. 2nd time today they've been forced to punt. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. They'll put the ball in play from their own 30-yard line. Off-play action on first down. Fires to the big fella. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. Let's talk for a second about Boise State. A big-name running back, always a great get in the recruiting world. 4-star running back they got last week. Seems as if he'll fit in nicely here.
Oh, he's going to be a great fit. I mean, when you get a great player like that, the whole fan base gets jacked up. You see it all over social media, and it starts to build some momentum in your recruiting class.
And they fail to hook up on 3rd down. The Broncos send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And they'll let that one go, and it'll roll out of bounds. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. The run to the left. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The Cougars with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Off play action. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And he's got enough for the first down. They'll mark it at the 34. New set of downs after the completion. The give to the back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The Cougars have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Wants to go up top. Pressure coming. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. The short hands. It's Ellison. Gets it out across the 40. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 42 as this offense trying to put together a good drive. Wants to throw on 3rd down. Grabbed behind the line. It's Johnson. They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. Washington State has it all working right now. To the air on 1st down. Bringing the heat. Unleashes it on the run. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Snagged in the middle, it's Meredith. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Wants to throw again. Shoots it to the left. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. Washington State sends out the punt unit. Not going to take a chance to grab that one as it bounces out of bounds. Opening play of this drive comes from the 11. To the ground with the back. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking downfield, it's Madsen. Good timing on the quick out. Steps out of bounds across the 25. They'll mark it at the 26, and a good pickup for this offense here. They'll snap it from the 26 on 1st down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Going over the top. And that'll be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter on 1st down, but 2nd down's coming up.
Well, we know this offense hasn't been able to get it going on the ground so far in this game. Now they're trying through the air, but give this defense credit. They've got a really good game plan. They've got all 11 guys on that side of the ball executing perfectly. Fantastic job in the back end that time, being in position and making sure that thing fell incomplete.
3rd down conversion's always a huge stat, and they've got a 3rd and long from the 27. Makes the grab and gets the foot in bounds, and it'll be a 1st down. And the Broncos come to the line with a new set of downs. Gets the back moving. The play action fake. Caught in the backfield, it's Gaines.
And listen, I know that wasn't a huge gain. It was positive, but I like doing more of that in today's college football. I'm just going to try to give my playmakers a chance to do damage in space away from all the big boys inside.
Leaves it with the back. Oh, he's got some space. Just what they were looking for. A huge explosive play, and they're inside the 15 at the 13-yard line. The Broncos had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Dropping back, it's Madsen. It's complete to the right. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. Let's see what they've got on second down. Back to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Pass is incomplete, and by this stage of his career, you'd think a junior quarterback might take a little better care of the football. And the Broncos need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on third down. Looking to the big tight end. Complete to the right. Touchdown, Boise State! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. An impressive, long, methodical, meticulous drive ends in points.
They just matriculated the ball down the field, didn't they, Reese? So impressive. Didn't see a lot of explosive plays, but how about the execution? Running and throwing the football. Wow.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. They go to the ground. Nice move to pick up yardage. Out across the 20 to the 21-yard line, a 3-yard gain. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. They'll give it to Johnson. Got enough for the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Whistle blows. We are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. Now on 1st and 10 from the 29. Handoff from the shotgun. Out across the 30 to the 39 after getting 10 on that one. And the Cougars in the hurry-up. Softened him up with a run, and now to throw. Here's a heat. He's going to run it. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. 2nd down, clock's running. Looking to fire. Here comes the heat. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, trying to convert through the air. Quickly to the tight end. They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The offense sets up shop at the 46 on 1st down. Wants to throw on 1st down. Fakes to grab. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Fires into traffic, intercepted. Looking for more room. Just a small return, but a big play as they have it now at the 45.
And some defensive backs just have a way of finding the football, and he's starting to develop that. His 3rd interception on the season, just has a good feel for playing that spot in the back end.
To the air, it's Madsen. Got his man on the right. Steps out at the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one in this offense within striking distance. Now on 1st and 10 from the 35. Looking to throw on 1st down. Moves around to clear up the vision. He's turning it loose into the middle. Oh, he drops the football. He had him right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. Defensive back spread all over the field trying to take away the pass. He wants to change this route. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Quickly complete. He'll be forced out of bounds at the 28.
Yeah, and he runs a quick out route, and this is a timing route. Quarterback has to trust him, throw him the football. You can tell they've thrown this a time or two. Nice job, nice success.
Wants to throw on 3rd down. Working that wide receiver screen. He's guided out out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 6-yard line, and this defense has to be reeling. The Broncos trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. They want to throw it. Big fella moving. Touchdown, Broncos! The offense puts up 6 with that trip to the end zone.
And, man, the defense really needed to stop there. They needed to create some momentum, get the ball back to the offense before the half. But the offense does their job, and they continue to pile on, continue to create momentum. There's going to have to be some questions answered at half with this squad because it's been a struggle in the first half.
On the run from inside his own 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Give to the running back. This has been happening all night. They stubbornly keep giving him the ball, and the defense is all over him. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. It's on target and complete. The offense burns its 3rd and final timeout of the half. The Cougars are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. On 3rd and short, the power run here. Got room to work. And a big hit at the end, but it didn't stop him from getting the 1st down. The Cougars racing to the line in the hurry-up. Looking downfield on 1st down. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Under fire. And down goes the quarterback. There are penalty flags down, but it looks as if this might be on the offense. Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. Linebackers shuffling around, trying to keep the quarterback from getting a read. Here's the pressure. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. Oh, it's picked off. He'll try to take it back. The 40. They bring him down, but that great defensive play might be overturned. Let's see what the call is. They'll decline the penalty here, and the result of the play stands. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Thanks, fellas. Looks like you've had a very enjoyable day there today in Pullman.
And the Broncos will kick it away first, and we'll start the 2nd half. He'll start the return inside his 5. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. They'll start this 3rd quarter with a run. Pushes ahead for 2. They'll mark it at the 17. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Here's the handoff. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. And this offense just can't afford not to get the 1st down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not there. Breaks into the open. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made. Wazoo headed to the line with another 1st down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Catch in the middle. It's Meriden. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. 3rd and short here from the 35. Might take a shot here if this is 4-down territory. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Washington State sends the punt team onto the field. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. And no shot at a return here as the punt goes out of bounds. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Back to pass, it's Madsen. It's complete to the left. Still on his feet at the 45. And he is marked out of bounds after another big gain. This aerial attack has had no problem moving the ball with chunk plays. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. Catch in stride inside the 15. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. And that big gainer on the last one has him ready to go from inside the 10. Trying to pull his way in. Touchdown, Broncos. And they take it in for 6 more points.
And this QB's starting to do some work, man. The big explosive play in the passing game. You get inside the 10, you're thinking run. Everybody thinking run. You back it up with another pass, another great throw, and quickly this offense gets right to the end zone.
The returner will field it and try to do some business. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. His drive will open from the 15. Motion from the wide receiver. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. From the gun, running back gets to give. Works his way ahead for 3. They'll spot it at the 18.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
They've already punted 4 times in this game, and they're about to run the guy out there for a 5th time. He hurls one deep down the left side. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. Washington State will have to boot it away. That leg is staying loose. Already the 5th kick of the night. Fields the punt and tries to find an opening. Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. Good field position to start this drive at their own 47. They'll send the back in motion. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Got it behind the line. It's Gaines. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down.
Well, there are a lot of offenses out there that would probably be a little bit more conservative when you've got a lead like this in the 3rd quarter. But when you've got the playmakers these guys have at the skill positions throwing the football, you should keep airing it out, and that's exactly what they're doing now.
Dropping back, it's Madsen. And he dropped it, just didn't hook the thing all the way in. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. He finds a soft spot in the middle. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Gonna look downfield again. The quick out. There he goes. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. The Broncos trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. 22, he'll set up to throw. Trying to barrel in. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup.
Love the play call by the offense. Love drag routes down this close to the goal line. First down, you're just trying to get an easy completion, catch and run, walk in, score. Defense made a nice play. They made the tackle, so now you got to turn the page. You got to find something here on 2nd.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
Here we go, here we go. Trying to run it in. Touchdown, Boise State. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. I mean, the way this team has dominated this game, impressive to say the least.
And it's cool now because you're kicking the credit of them so bad, you start to put the backups in, and all them get to get juice and get to get some playing time, get some feel good. And the other side, well, they're just taking it right to the face.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the returner will be brought down. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. He'll start this drive going to the air. Fires to the big fella. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Running behind that left side. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Man, the momentum is squarely on their side right now. It's starting to feel like they're running away with this one. They scored a touchdown their last time out. Now on this drive here in the third quarter, the defense makes a massive play against the run, creating a negative play. They've got the opponent going backwards.
And the Cougars are way behind the sticks on this third and forever. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Washington State sent out the punt unit. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. He'll field the punt and see what he can get. Slips through the line. Well, they finally stop him, but he found some running room on that return and really helps out his offense to start this drive. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Bronco offense back out there ready to give it another spin. They've been dominant, and now they'll try to execute to their own standard. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go? Give to the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Yeah, and listen, the offense has had their way, and they've had so much success and so much production. But listen, at least the defense got a rep. You know, maybe this gets you a spark. Maybe this gets you some energy. Maybe we'll see a little bit more life from this defense.
Yeah, they may not win the game, but I think this defensive coaching staff at this point, based on how this game has gone, they're just trying to find things to build off of. And maybe that's something they can point to as they get ready for their next opponent, of things they did right and things that they got to do more consistently moving forward.
First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Fires to the tight end. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. The Cougars can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Unloads quickly. Tackled at the 28. It's a pickup of 5. Now on first down from the 28. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll move the wide receiver. They'll run play action. Rushes on him. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
Well, this offense keeps giving up sacks, and they keep finding themselves in situations like this, 3rd and long right now. They don't have many points in this game, and this is a big reason why. It's hard to score if you don't keep the third downs manageable. So moving forward, whether it's running the football on 1st and 2nd or throwing short passes earlier in the drives, they've got to change things up because taking sacks like this is killing this offense.
Excellent coverage and tackle that time, and that's how the third quarter comes to a close. That's the end of the quarter, and Boise State has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. As we enter the fourth quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. Leaves it with the back. Jukes his way for more. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. And the Broncos come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Sends it back in motion. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Tackled at the 45 after the 5-yard play. It's enough for the first down.
Fresh legs, man, and it is showing. Of course, this team had the bye last week, and you're seeing it right now late in the game, running the football, imposing their will against the defense that looks tired. Of course, they had to play last week, and you're seeing that right now.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position.
Turning it on! He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. And now on second down for this offense. The option look. Now the toss.
This quarterback is making outstanding decisions so far in this game, and you've already seen it throwing the football. The guy already has over 200 yards passing, but he's doing it in the running game as well. Really good decision that time. Seeing nobody accounting for the pitch guy, you flip it out, you pick up a nice play offensively. Really good football IQ from the quarterback position.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. The Broncos have it with a 1st and 10. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. On the option. Now the pitch. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Broncos! How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option? They put another one on the board here in the fourth quarter, and how about this team? Just a lone blemish on the resume and about to go to 10-1.
Points, points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas. Keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns, and you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns on the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Motion from the back. They'll run the RPO and throw it right.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play a wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
Running back searching for a hole. They make the stop after a gain of 3 to the 31. The Cougars come to the line trying to find a way to convert on 3rd and very short. They'll run the sneak for it. Got the first down and more.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successfully.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Gets the back moving. Caught in the backfield. It's Voorhees. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. And the Cougars are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Pulls and fires complete. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. Washington State has it all working right now. Wants to throw it. Moves away as he feels pressure.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there. So instead of throwing it away and getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
Looks as if he's going to run it. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. They've been very good at moving the chains on third down. 2 for 2 on this drive. This time they need 6. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab. It's Freeman. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. Washington State sends the punt team onto the field. Probably not quite as good as he hoped as it goes out of bounds at the 20-yard line. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. Pass the sticks, and he may get more. Good, solid pickup on that one, and they've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. And the Broncos, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. They're going to ride this running back. Turns it on in midfield. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here. This offense lining up now at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. Goes to the option. Oh, and he can't hold the pitch, and the ball's loose.
Good awareness by the offense. You never want to see the ball on the ground, but a nice job understanding to just kind of jump on it, make sure you keep possession.
Running it to the right. And the ball is loose and live in the backfield. Defense trying to take it back. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the... They forced the turnover. We've got a timeout here as this coach is challenging the call. He wants to give the replay booth a chance to have another look. He spun that wheel of fortune by challenging the call, and it does not go his way, and he loses the timeout. Washington State has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. This has been an old-fashioned fanny paddling, David. I mean, they've just got taken behind the woodshed.
There's nothing to say. This has been an absolute beatdown. Dominated from the start, Jesse, to almost the finish now. They have done nothing right.
Everyone's going to have a real hard look at themselves, I think, this week after watching the film and in practice. And they just got to take accountability. They have to understand, man for man in this offense, they've got to do a better job next time they're on the field.
They're down to the 32-yard line on 1st and 10. Quickly out on the screen to the wide receiver. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. Defensive holding, an automatic first down for this offense. The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. Off the play fake on 1st down. That's caught. It's Voorhees. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. So now it's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Lets it fly deep downfield. He took a shot at the end zone, and he almost picked it off. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. And he's got it in the end zone for a touchdown. It won't matter much in the outcome, but a little extra stat padding is nice. A clutch throw and catch from the quarterback and the receiver in the end zone for the touchdown.
And I tell you what, you want to get pressure on the quarterback. With these situations, you drop so many guys back deep. But as a defender, you're not trying to catch the ball. You're trying to spike that thing as hard as you can into the ground. The defense has to do a better job, but the offense makes the big play, gets the huge Hail Mary.
This is what an elite team does. They know they're better. They go out. They take the figurative sledgehammer and hit them right between the eyes.
And they just look good in every phase of the game. If I'm on the coaching staff, I don't know what you could ask for your guys to do better. I think the challenge now for this team is going out